Good afternoon and happy Friday, Rick. My name is Latrina. Earlier this week, you spoke to my son Chris, who reached out to offer you this free video, sharing some things you might be able to do to boost your presence online, hopefully get more leads, customers, and sales. So this is the custom video we've made for you. As he mentioned, there's no selling in the video. We believe givers gain. So every week, we send out a few of these videos to businesses who are interested with the hope of bringing value and service. So it's a free gift to you. But we do need your feedback. Please let us know what you thought, if it was helpful or not, just so that we can continue to improve these videos. So what I'm going to cover for you is content, backlinks, and citations, and why these are important website elements. We'll take a look at your company's online presence and make recommendations if I see any that might help you. Content is anything on that website of yours. It's the words, the images, the videos, the back tags, everything. You want to have enough content because this is how Google will crawl your site and know what it is you do, become familiar with your services, and find your keywords, right? The keywords that people are actually typing into Google. You want to match up with those. And the only way for Google to match you up with those is to become familiar with your website. So ideally, you want to have 1,500 words on your homepage and at least 500 on your back pages. That's sufficient content to keep Google on your site and will help you to outrank your competition. Citations are listings that you can get in directories like Yellow Pages, Google, or Yelp. You want to have as many citations as you can get. This gives you visibility on the internet, right? It legitimizes what you do. You want to have your business name, address, and phone number consistently listed all over the website. And you want to get more than your competition. Again, it's all about improving your presence and basically outdoing your competition, okay? Then backlinks are the placement of your website onto other websites. So if you think about the Facebook pages, LinkedIn, Yelp, Wikipedia, any of these where you have your website tagged or linked, these are called backlinks because they redirect traffic away from those sites to your website. Now, to Google, this is a measure of trust and popularity because it shows that other websites are willing and trusting your business enough to actually let you put your website address on it. The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes, okay? But not all backlinks are created equal, so just make sure they're related to what it is you do, okay? You don't want to have random backlinks that are not whatsoever related, like an auto body detailing shop or Pizza Hut, okay? So let's jump into Google for a moment. What I did is I typed Plumbers, Mission Hills, California. And what we see here are some advertisements at the top. These are people who place ads with Google, which is fine. Sometimes advertisements give you the boost that you need. One thing to note is that sometimes people don't see the advertisements if they have ad blockers installed on their computers. So I try to show businesses some things that they can do naturally, organically to boost business. So what we see here is the map pack. This is the prime real estate in Google, okay? And this is where Google lists the top 3 businesses who they perceive to be for the search terms used. So Plumbers, Mission Hills, California, these are who Google has ranked as the top. Then as we proceed down the page, we continue to see ranking of businesses in order of preference, popularity, ranking status, and a whole host of other things. Okay, you want to find your business somewhere on the top 3 pages ideally. The further you get away from those, the less visibility and less popular your website is, okay? So the first 3 pages are essentially the greatest part of Google, as well as this map pack. This map pack right here alone gets 30 to 40% of the traffic, okay? So let's take a peek at your website. First of all, I love your logo. It's very nice. It ties in well with what it is you do. You can see the tools here and the drains. Yeah, I really like how you've designed that. Very nice. And I like how your color scheme that you've tied into it, how you have the drains in the background, you have the droplets. Very nice. So what I'm going to recommend, let me take a peek here real quick. Your page kind of loads a little slowly. But your page, you have some content. I would recommend a little bit more. Just think about the 1,500 words. I would also recommend, if you can, to get a contact form closer to the top of your page if you can. It doesn't have to be a large form, like the one at the bottom, but just an opportunity for people to give you their name, email, phone number. You could even squeeze it right here if you wanted to. Because sometimes people don't call, or they call, they don't leave a message, or the message that they leave is not clear. So at least on the home page, I always encourage, like, one of the first things that people see is a contact form so that they can leave you their information, and then you have their information to follow up when it's convenient for you, okay? Definitely get some more content, not for your customers necessarily or people on your website, but for Google purposes, okay? You want them to spend as much time as they can on your website. The other thing, when you're saving your images, be sure to tag them with actual words that describe what it is that you're displaying. So in the case here of drain and sewer cleaning, Mission Hills, California, okay? Plumbing replacements and repairs, Mission Hills, California. Anything that you do, highlight it, okay? Faucet repairs, faucet installations, Mission Hills, California. That helps for Google to match you up when people are actually doing keywords. They're typing in the keywords here. You want to match up with the keywords that people are using, okay? It will go very far as helping you to rank and outrank your competition. Okay, and again, just be sure to save your images with words that actually stand out and describe the services that you are providing. Keywords are essential, okay? And I would make sure, since you service these areas, just to make sure that you incorporate these cities in your keywords as well. Let's take a look at your data. So right now, on a popularity scale of 1 to 100 for Google, as far as backlink profile, you have a 0. And that's merely because you don't have a lot of backlinks. You have only 10. You had 25 at one time. Now you're down to 10. The thing about backlinks is they do not last indefinitely. You need to continuously put them out there in the internet. As you know, the internet is always getting relevant, new information. So you want to be doing the same thing for your website. Also, for the referring domains, same thing. Just always be putting those out, getting those out on a regular basis. You had 17, you're down to 5. These numbers are still extremely low, but again, just continue to build on them. The thing to be mindful of is right now you only have 2 keywords you're ranking for, and actually only one of them is showing up. Drain solutions. 100 people searched that. You're number 53. Part of the reason you're 53 is because of lack of content, but also you don't have a city or location here. So for example, if you were to put drain solutions, Mission Hills, California, I'm sure your position would be way higher because you were targeting your actual geographic location versus targeting national keywords, okay? But your keywords, you have so many that you could be using and you're not. So definitely, this is not meant to be discouraging. I hope it's not coming off that way, but this is just to give you some pointers. When we look at your competition, right now you're getting about 9 clicks as far as organic traffic. They have 64 across the board. So you definitely want to try to close this gap a little bit, okay? Let's take a look at Angels Plumbing and see what kind of keywords they're using. They're actually not using a lot of keywords either. 2 of them are not buyer intent because they're just related to their business name. Same thing actually for the third one. This one might be complete plumbing and drain. 50 people searched that. They're ranked number 94, and you know why? Because it's not geographically tagged as far as where these services are available. So I hope this has been helpful to you. I try to keep these videos short. So I know that I'm covering a whole lot of detail in such a short amount of time, but if you have questions, please feel free to let me know and I'll be happy to clarify or do a deeper dive for you to let you know what kind of keywords people are actually searching in your area. In the meantime, please give me some feedback, okay? And have a great afternoon. I wish you a lovely weekend and much continued success for Drain Solutions. Have a great day. Bye-bye.